Welcome to my channel. Guys, I just want to get right into it. So as you can take a look here, I have 999 points and 91 point. How does this happen, right? How do you get one short of a trace when you are doing runs with the pass, of course, and you're getting times 3, and when you calculate the numbering, it's always even. So you wonder, once again, how did I get 999? Well, I'm not only going to show you and tell you how, I'm going to warn you so that you do not do what I did, because I was a silly goose and I trusted Nexon. I know, right? I know I messed up. But I trusted Nexon, guys. We're going to take a look here. And this is where the trust occurred. So when you take a look here, it says you can hold up to 3,000 traces, not just under, not about, not rounded down or up on the highest, whatever denominator. No, you can hold up to 3,000 traces. All right, cool. So done and done, right? And this is because you have the pass, I'm guessing, or maybe just in general. Who cares? You can hold up 3,000. Prior to this week's runs, I had 1,950 guys, and I did a calculation on which bosses me and my buddies duo, right? I sold a couple so I could total, as you could assume, 1,050, so I can get 3,000. Now you're thinking, why do you need 3,000? Why are you stacking it? Because it's my right to do so. Nexon said I can. That's why. I don't need to give you a reason. Look, I can show you again. 3,000, right? So please miss me with that one. I'm not even going to give my reason because it's irrelevant. I can hold as many as they say I can hold, right? Okay. If anyone says, well, you should know better with Nexon, yeah, you're right on that. You got me on that one. Sure, you're right. But aside from that, we should hold 3,000. And the reason why is because I duel with my buddy, and he was holding off on some because he works longer hours and different hours, right? So we were essentially stuck here. So I had to do this one, 1,000, this one, 1,000, this one, 1,000. So when I went to my tab after doing all the weekly bosses and I saw 2,999, I was flabbergasted and I was lost because I'm missing a trace. I'm missing one trace, guys. One trace that now I have to wait an entire week to do one boss just to liberate because I missed one trace, because Nexon said you could hold up to 3,000. But if you try to hold up to 3,000, there is a chance that you will lose 1 point because it's fucked up on the rounding system. And I guess not many people have stacked this, and this has not occurred enough for them to realize that this is a flaw. Now, the reason why I would hope Dookie, Ereclo, bro, I don't even frick, bro, whichever YouTuber wants to just bring this up is because you got to think about it. You're paying for a pass. You're paying a pretty penny for a pass. So every freaking trace is almost like at the value of the dollar that you're spending. And also you have to think you're getting it for the purpose of accumulating a faster process for your liberation. I literally have to wait another week. So I paid for this, and then I ended up going against the purpose. Like, it's antithetical to the purpose of purchasing it at this point. And yeah, you can say I'm being petty, right? But no, at the end of the day, it serves a purpose. I want every last effing trace that I was supposed to be given, right? That makes sense, especially when you have to freaking wait a week for one trace. So what did I do, guys? We do what we always do. We waste our time sending a ticket, and then they're going to say they're going to look into it generically, and then they're never going to look into it. So we have to do, obviously, what we need to do on this side, and we need to make this public so that they can make this change, because I'm already screwed over. I can't do anything. I'm waiting a week. It's for you guys. For anyone who works a lot, duels with their friends, or maybe just works a lot, so they have no time doing the practice mode, or just whatever, you forget, right? If you run into this, or you just try to utilize the feature in which that they said you could utilize, just know there's a chance you might get fricked over. And for anyone somehow thinking, I don't want to use the R word, I did not have 1,949, and I would like you to tell me from the inception of this, I bought the pass. How can I get that? I duo with my friend. I've only soloed a couple, literally 2 bosses this week, so I can get the 1050. So you tell me, maybe I'm tripping. How do you lose a trace in this calculation when everything basically breaks down to more or less an even number? More or less, right? And if I'm wrong on that, because I had 1950 and I literally did the calculations with the point system here, and I'm going to show you guys for any, because I really want to drive this through, guys, right? I had 1950. You yourself take this, right? Take this. You times it by 3. I don't do black mage, so I do up to Verus Hilla up to Lotus, and I don't do extreme. Most people probably just do this, right? And if you can do black mage, sure. Okay. the hard ones. So you do the calculation here. I solo Lotus, I solo Damien. I solo Lotus and Damien because right, those are pretty easy. And me and my buddy, and I can solo all of them, but me and my buddy duo all of these, but I soloed Chaos Gloom and I soloed Lucid, Hard Lucid, right? And I did that so I could accumulate what you will calculate if you so I'm just gonna I really have to drive this through, okay? 300 points, right? Because so it's 300 points for these two because it's 150 each, right? So then this one here would be, I think, like 225 or 195. I can't remember, but somewhere around there, right? So then that's all mine. So then this one would be the same thing. I think it's 195, right? So then that's all mine. And then you split 225 and you split 225. So that's 225. And then you split, what is this? 240, right? 260, right? You split 260, 130 ways, right? And you're gonna get 1050. You're gonna get 1050 and I had 1950. So that's 3,000. I'm missing 1 point. Next, and you owe me my point. And at this point, I want compensation. If I didn't pay for the pass, I'd still be grumpy going Karen mode asking for compensation. But now I want compensation, bro, because I paid for you. Literally ruined the whole purpose of why I bought your pass. If I had to wait longer, obviously it would have been way longer, 3 times longer, but still, nonetheless, you can't just sit on these moments, guys, pause, and just allow them to just roll over you in these situations. Oh, well, just no, bro. This game is the epitome of soft locks and hard locks. And if you've been playing long enough, you know what I'm talking about. It's always, if you make this mistake, and it's not even a mistake, it's just playing the game as you think you're supposed to. Nexon just fries you. It's just something. Like, if you try to utilize the feature of collecting 3,000 points and you literally collect 3,000 points, you lose a fucking trace and you have to wait a fucking week. That's what I mean. That's a soft lock. I'm soft locked on doing what I need to do. All bosses complete. I have to just get 1 point for one boss and I have to wait 7 days because they can't code their shit. And for someone who's been playing since 08 or 06, since the game came out, I've dealt with everything, guys. I've dealt with the guild hacks back in 2010 or 2008, whenever it was. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. When someone actually hacked Nexon and fried all the guilds, but I've seen it all. I've seen it all. I've lost my guild that had very pro people and bro at the time. I mean, loop that age time, like that time I was playing. I knew the guy, but in any case, I've seen it all, bro. And it's just, sometimes it just, in one you have this like trauma of overreading things in this game and closing it and opening, clicking it because the soft locks. No other game is like this. Have you ever thought of that? Which other game traumatically makes you have to overly read something? Because if you fuck up forever. The Maple Stories, that's it. Maybe you play another game. I don't play any other game that does it. Every other game is dummy proof. You could just like close your eyes, throw a dart at the board, and you did the right thing. I'm not saying it's an easy game, but Nexon, for some reason, bro, they just love to watch kids just fucking FOMO on picking the wrong thing. We'll throw out another one. I'm sorry, I'm petty right now, bro. You guys know this might be my fault. The Sia Stella, when they gave us the whatever you call it, those androids, right? This one really got me because it's just like freaking Nexon. So see how this dude, right, is named Algoroid? The other one that I wanted, right, is called like Liz something. Like basically it starts off with lizard. So in your brain, you're going to think that this one's called that one. So you click this one to find out, no, they fucking named it something else and they named the other guy Lizard. Liz, whatever his name is. And yeah, sure, you should have read this. No one reads and watches the story, bro. And if you do, God bless you. I don't. I skip everything. And when they update for skips, I skip that too. So I did not know. I'm just going off of common sense. Why would they do? It's little things like that. So now I have this ugly shit that I'm never going to use it out of spite because I want the other one. I'm lying. I'll probably use it, but you get what I mean. It's little things like that. And it's that FOMO. I'll never probably ever get the other one that I really wanted because it's just Nexon, bro. So I'm gonna leave it there. Because we can go all day. You can put in the comment section. Where did they burn you? Where did Nexon burn you with this type of stuff? Any type of weird soft lock. It wasn't even that you just made the wrong choice on an item. Just like literally for some happenstance or glitch in the game, you just can't progress or something. because this one's a new hype for me, man. I'm waiting for that ticket. Please, somebody, just share this. You know, just tell them to watch the first half, or I'm not whining. We really need this fixed. No one else can experience this, bro. It's like when it comes to time, you have to think about it. Literally, this pass is meant to get the weapon as fast as possible, and like I have to wait a week for 1 point. This will haunt me forever, even when I get the weapon. It literally burnt the experience. I don't even care anymore. I just like want it, and then I'm done. Right? It just killed the entire experience for me. And I'm not trying to be over dramatic, because at this point it's like all that rush that I planned for, the fact that I won't be able to because right now it's weapon, right? I can't do that. I can't do this because Nexon can't get their shit together. So now I have to spend more money to work on this. It's little things like that. It just flabbergasted me. And obviously, like, this is my time to live, so it's not like they set me up, but it's just I can't be the only person. There's another time where this has happened to somebody. There's an event that's timed, right? So you schedule and plan your life around with the game so you can meet that time. But because Nexon can't code their game, you get fucked over. Subscribe if you want. This channel is maybe just a post and rant. Hopefully this doesn't happen to you. Hopefully this gets out. Hopefully this is not a problem going forward. But Nexon, bro, get your shit together. Get your shit together. I'll liberate next week, and maybe I'll make a video, guys. Take it easy.